is just so different from every other creatures that Yeshua created. Beautifully and wonderfully crafted, specially designed. Everybody can obviously read my services as it is being served. Once I'm done with my purpose and finished my course, there is no more interaction between the divine and creature, so the next thing is to go and sleep. When I was born and came of age, I stood up on my watch and watched to see what he would say to me, and what I shall answer when I am questioned. And he said to me, write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, that he may run that read it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. I've been given as a gift to everyone's life, a necessary commodity, but not a compulsory element. Those who made me to play or hide me throughout, makes me sleep without fulfilling my purpose. You are wondering who this creature is, right? Okay, let's have a discussion. We all have ideas, purposes, dreams, and vision dropping down on us like a drop of rain from the heavenly. I am not selfish. I am contented. I present myself today as a dream writer, ready to obey my master's command. I stand erect when the master calls, moving my feet and arms together, walking ambidextrously. I am a faithful steward, and do you know what I dislike the most? Is explaining myself to others when I don't owe you any explanation, simply because when I do that, what I gain is mere pity and nothing more. But wait though, I would rather prefer to listen to your own explanation. Work them out for you the way you have said it. Failure or success, good or bad, the choice is yours. Some report me to Yeshua. How their life isn't as beautiful as mine. It's not my fault, Sha. He has told me to write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, so he may run that reads it. And I am faithfully doing that. I listen to your thoughts and write down your mind. Don't look at me that way. I am not a magician nor witch. Your thoughts are louder than your voice. If I could read aloud your thoughts to you, you would deny immediately that it isn't your thoughts. I'm so pained because they don't know I write down their thoughts and report them back to Yeshua. Why? Because I don't owe you any explanation. I've been assigned to my master, just like my other relatives has been assigned to theirs. My master called me and I obeyed. He has stood upon his watch and wants to write. It's January 1, he said. This year is my year of blessing, new things, open door, promotion, favor, goodness, and so on. Assuming my master could just look up at my eyes and see how I have been giving him a bombastic side eye, he would go quiet. As I was writing it down for him with paper, so was I writing my own different copy to be submitted to Yeshua. I wrote down his thoughts. He has been thinking, is it possible to achieve this? Can I? I was told to write New Year resolution, so let me just write it down. At another time, it would reason like this: if I can just rent one room, no need to buy house again. I submitted his own copy to him, then took mine to Yeshua. It's already July. Half of the year is gone. Things were not going all well for him. I was passing by one day. I saw my master depressed, and I asked him, "Sir, what happened?" He said, he's tired of challenges. Master went out to see a seer to know what the problem is. He was told an enemy in his father's house is behind these problems. The seer demanded for money to buy something to work for him. Master spent all he had to the seer. I wish Master knew I was the witch behind it. Ask Master where his New Year resolution is. They've all been washed away by his imagination and thoughts. Ask him where he wrote it. He couldn't find it and didn't bother to look for it. Master's face was growing weaker gradually. His mind has been occupied with negative thoughts he has been fed with, due to what he has been seeing and hearing around, as in the country bad. I must obey Yeshua. I kept on writing his thoughts and submitting them to Yeshua. And the universe uses his thoughts to generate his feelings, leading to his actions and thereby generating the results. And it happened to him as he had seen and imagined. On a very fateful day, a friend of his invited him for a conference where he was taught how to work things out through faith and patience. Taught that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Gradually, he began to find his way out through the word and navigate his path by believing. He received the word, went through the process, and with time received manifestation. The next day, while walking after a serious prayer session and confessions, he had a phone call, hoping it was a good news. He picked it up, and it was the seer, claiming he dreamt and saw the enemy chasing after him. They are really chasing after you, the seer said. He was initially scared, but later got the boldness, carefully looking for how to select his words and reply. I quickly wrote in his heart, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." He immediately responded by repeating these words and said to the seer, "So the devil is not only chasing me, they are chasing you too, and he may devour you if you are not careful, sir." The seer was speechless. Faith was stirred up in my master's heart, and he continued confessing. He continued to declare and confess, not only with his mouth, but from the abundance of his heart. He began to think big. Then I started rewriting his new ways. He started speaking right. Gradually, with time, the challenges came to pass. A new chapter has been opened to him. The next morning assembly at Yeshua's presence, I was ready to serve by him. He shaked me over time, but my time was up. I so much loved my master's growth. I really enjoyed my service with him. Then I whispered into his ears, "Always mind your mind." He looked up to see a new me, picked me up and continued writing. He replied and said, "My pen is a dream writer."